Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to show you an endless run with our holiday or seasonal character, that is the Hound Master. I thought it would be a good idea to use all of the seasonal skills on a character to see what it's like. Now just bear in mind, we actually don't have our egg smasher just yet. We are hoping to get it when we do the endless run, and that will replace our chromatic bolt. But with regards to runes, we are running recklessness, generalist, executioner, dash mastery, and multicast mastery. And because we are running on the Hound Master, we do get surprise gift, avalanche, frenzied bunnies, heartbreaker orbs, Camor's arrow, as well as egg smasher. We are just going to hopefully try and get it, but let's get into it. As you can see, I have 0 lives left. We are on curse 7, so at least in the beginning it will be a little bit easier. Let me just turn on my graphics for a little bit. We'll turn it on until the boss fights, and then we'll turn it back off just so you guys can see what the skills look like and everything like that, just in case you've never used the holiday event skills like Camor's arrow and heartbreak orbs. They were from the Valentine's event, so I will put a link down in the description for all of the skills and how to unlock them, all the videos that I've done to unlock all of these skills. And if you don't have 1 or 2 of them, you can just copy and paste the build that I used to unlock them. Again, I just do it from intensity 34 right away, and it goes pretty smoothly for me. But everyone does their own thing, and if you need to do it slowly and surely, or first test out the event, then you can do that as well. But anyway, with regards to it, we use the Hound Master. You can use the Sentinel as well, and the Sentinel will have access to the Summon Helper elves. And when I think about it, I think, oh well, it's actually probably 100 times better to use the the Summon Helper elves with Sentinel over using the Hound Master and the surprise gift, because the Helper elves do deal a whack ton of damage. But every time you see these red explosions, that's actually from our frenzied bunnies. So very, very nice. We did actually also get the legendary increased quantity for them in our first round. We are hoping the second endless is going to be slightly easier because of the early level upgrades we can get. And again, we are looking for our upgrade called the egg smasher as well. So hopefully we can get it. But if we can't, it's not the end of the world. We do have 5 of the 6 holiday skills, and I am plenty happy with that. Also, if we do die, that is okay as well, because again, we have already cleared the curse 7, the normal run. This is just an endless, so we could both all see how the build went and what everything looks like. So damage wise, our damage, I don't know, it's the frenzied bunnies are doing all the damage, and it's just really difficult to get them to hit the right target. In the beginning it is quite easy because there isn't so much around us in terms of enemies, so the frenzied bunnies are able to kill very nicely. And I guess the more damage and cast frequency and multicast we get for them, the better it's gonna be. But 6 bunny skills is a lot better than just 1, so if you do want to play with just the bunnies, it really is possible. And the bunnies are going to deal a lot of damage, so you will have seen quite a lot of screenshots around the place recently where actually people have been doing overlord cycles galore with just 6 bunnies, and their damage is just insane. So I do believe I mentioned it before. If I didn't, it was a video that didn't actually make it. But the bunnies are very overtuned right now, and they deal a whack ton of damage, like a lot of damage, and they do actually need to be slightly nerfed just a little bit, because the amount of damage that comes out of the bunnies is just insane. So let me know down in the comments what you think a decent nerf could be to the bunnies, because they really do unnecessarily large amounts of damage. and let me know what you think would be a good, you know, a decent nerf to them that would maybe make them more in line. So my thinking is for them to maybe have a little bit less overall damage. So their explosive damage is like 2 to 1000 as a base, I believe it is. So having them deal a little bit less of a base explosive damage will obviously put them a little bit in line, because even the negative effect damage that they apply will also be reduced slightly. So that could be one way, but let me know down in the comments what you think about the bunnies, the frenzied bunnies, and where you would like to see them in terms of the game, and how you would maybe upgrade or change how they currently work in the game, because I think it is obvious that by the next update or patch that the game gets, I do see a bunny nerf incoming. So let's see what you guys think about it, and what you think will happen and what can happen to them. And let me know what you think about the other skills as well, because I know we used the Heartseeker orbs and the Camel's arrow in a build a long time ago. I don't even remember the build too well, but I'm sure we have used them. I don't think a lot of people have actually seen them too much, because there are quite a lot of newer players to the game. So let me know what you think about all the holiday skills. Which is your favorite holiday skill and why? So yeah, otherwise let's just keep doing this and hopefully we can survive. Now obviously we do have recklessness. This is because when we are playing on high curse difficulty, we do get hurt a lot, and the recklessness provides us with a lot of extra damage, especially when we are using not so damaging skills, or skills that aren't really necessarily used by everyone, as a meta skill and things like that. So really cool. We're going to lock the area here, grab it. We're still looking for our egg smasher. We haven't seen it. It would have been nice if we got our reroll mastery, because we probably would have been able to get it, but otherwise it's okay. Nice legendary upgrades for both the caustic arrow, the chromatic bolt, as well as our Camer's arrow. I'm not sure about how to pronounce that, but you guys can let me know. And as you can see, the more AoE we get, the more dangerous it is for us. So we will turn the opacity down in a little bit when the next lot of bosses spawn, and we can go from there, because obviously, as you can see, it is going to become a lot harder for us to see what's going on with this flashing red in our face. So yeah, there's that as well. What is nice is the AoE is at a specific size that we don't have to worry about running right up to the towers or to the bosses. The bunnies deal enough damage in a huge AoE that they're going to nearly hit absolutely everything on the screen already without trouble. So very nice over there from them. Very nice of the bunnies to do us a nice justice over there. So bunnies, once you get enough AoE on them, it does become a whole lot easier. This is a lot easier than what it was for me to do up to this point, and we did have bunnies very early in the run, so it's not like we didn't have the skill. You just need to have a lot of cast frequency, multicast, and area of effect for them to be extremely well off. So very nice. We are going to turn off the special effects though, because it is killing our eyes. I'm sure it is hurting your eyes as well, guys. And we can go for more cast frequency, more movement speed doesn't hurt, and then area of effect for Camel's arrow and our avalanche. So very good over there. We maybe don't necessarily want to grab, oh my gosh, okay, we do want to grab the life now, but I think we already broke it. But we should be okay, hopefully, unless we die to something silly, like running into the AoEs of all of these enemies. So hopefully we can just stay alive, play to our strengths, and just keep alive. Alright, we're just gonna run around now. Make sure we don't take unnecessary damage. Here's the next boss fight, which is fun. They should die very quickly. They are dying very quickly, or at least the Fallen King is dying very quickly. That's fantastic. There is a Death Knight Void Hunter as well, which is horrible. Very much puts down a lot of AoEs that we don't want to deal with. But they all dead, so that went super well for us. If you are looking for a good Hound Master build, this is it. Again, I did struggle a lot with dealing damage in the beginning of the game, so although we did make it to the end, or to this part, again, it was a struggle, and we nearly did lose, as you saw in the beginning of the video, with our life being on an extremely low amount. So again, I still might not even complete this, because as you can see, we keep taking unnecessary damage. So again, try not to be like me. Don't take extra damage where not necessary. But as long as we can make it to the final bosses, we should be a-okay, unless we get a random Templar's Verdict from a Paladin Void Hunter land on our head. Because right now there is currently no indicator for that skill in the game when the Paladin is using it, or the Void Hunter is using it. So you can get, you know, killed by it unexpectedly. So do keep that in mind. And again, we are still trying to get Egg Smasher, but for some reason the skill eludes us. So that's really, really unfortunate. I really would have loved to have shown it as well. The Egg Smasher does, or Egg Shooter does, exposed. It causes enemies to be exposed, so that would have really increased our damage output as well. And it just really would have been nice to have had. But there we go, Incarnation of Ice is nearly dead already. Fantastic. There we go. No! Right at the end, I dashed into them. I can't believe that. No. Alright, well, that was it, guys. As you can see, we only got the Ice Incarnation alive still. He would actually still die because for some reason he's still getting killed and stacks. But as you can see, Surprise Gift dealing the most amount of damage. So that is actually extremely surprising. And then we got Camel's Arrow and then Frenzied Bunny. So a really interesting damage per skill going on over here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And we also have the new death recap for you. So enjoy. Hope you guys have a great time. And until next time, cheers.